Okay. So what are you teaching me how to make today, Mom?
Okay, today I'm going to show you how I used to make Easter bunny cakes for you when you were little. You can use any kind of a cake mix or your favorite cake recipe. The only thing you have to remember is to bake them in 2 round cake plates like this.
Like
And
what?
2 round cake plates,
Okay.
8-inch cake plates. You
Okay.
need 2 layers.
Okay.
What I did, I took this paper and I measured the cake plate on it, with the baking dish, and then I cut this pattern out. And in the end, these 2 sides are going to be the bunny's ears, and this is going to be his tie. And the other layer, which I've already placed on the pan, is his face. The only thing you have to remember is to have a long cake pan to lay it out on, because it's going to be a large cake. So I've taken this wax paper and I cut the pattern here and laid it on the cake. So I'm going to cut the ears like this. And then when I'm finished with cutting the ears, I'll have the bow tie in the middle of the cake. So now I'm going to take this spatula and place the bunny's ears here on the plate above his head. And take the other one and place it here. Now we have the bow tie left. See here, we have the bow tie. So we're going to put it down under his chin. See, we've got a bunny rabbit now. So I've made this icing up, and I made a fluffy white icing, but you can use cream cheese or just powdered sugar icing or anything. But I chose the meringue icing because I thought it would make the bunny look fluffy. So I'm going to just start spreading it over the cake. I'll do his face. See, this is easy for you to do.
And how long you been doing it?
I started making this cake when I was probably 18 years old, maybe even younger than that.
And what'd your dad think about it?
Well, my dad or mom or any of them, they liked anything that tasted good. It all depended on how it tasted. They didn't care what it looked like. It's the little ones that like the bunny rabbits. But it makes a nice presentation for Easter dinner or just for your children or whatever, or to take to a luncheon. See how this is a meringue icing made with egg whites. It's kind of a marshmallowy taste, but it makes the bunny look fluffy. Just gotta cover all of this. Is a chocolate cake, so you need to make sure all of it's covered or the dark will show.
And what did you fill your layers with?
This one, you don't have to fill them, but this cake, just for added flavor, I sliced the layers in 2 and put a raspberry filling between it, which adds to the flavor. It makes the raspberry and chocolate goes real well together. But you can just use a simple box cake or anything. The idea of this is just to shape it like a bunny rabbit. And I'm sure the kids aren't going to care if you use a box cake or what you used. They're just going to like the bunny rabbit. Even the kids will like trying to make this. You can help bake the cake and then let the children put the icing on and design their own bunny rabbit.
Did you let us do that?
Of course. You kids were always playing in the icing and the cookies, and if you'll remember, one time you had icing all over the floor from icing cupcakes. Some of it you can cut out.
So you just use a simple butter knife to ice this.
I think that it's just easier for me. A lot of people use the spatulas and different things, but it all depends on what you're comfortable with.
Does it depend on the icing?
Well, not really, not for me. I like I think I use the butter knife for most icings. Unless it's a thinner icing, then you just usually spoon it over. to shape the bow tie here so you can tell that it's a pile of little icing up there in the middle to make the knot on it. Now that we got the icing all over the bunny rabbit, got him covered, I'm going to take some jelly beans. I'm going to put him a nose right there. And I'm going to take a couple of these black ones and make him a couple eyes. Then I'm going to take a little bit of icing here and make him some whiskers. You can just use your imagination however you see a bunny rabbit. Now we'll take a little icing and mark his ears. Then I think I'll put some jelly beans, make him a polka dotted. How about a polka dotted tie? I think we can put another one in here. Okay, and that's our Easter bunny.
Cute. Lift it up a little more. That is cute.